So thank you for that. Later this month, Bexar County Judge Peter Sakai and Mayor Ron Nierenberg will be releasing a plan to, quote, tighten up our criminal justice system. But Judge Sakai says the county will not stop cooperating with the controversial bail reform group that has bonded out hundreds of inmates from jail. I-Team reporter Jay Avila sat down with Judge Sakai for a one-on-one interview to ask why the county will continue to use the Texas Organizing Project to reduce the jail population.
We've been reporting on Texas Organizing Project, or TOP, for a couple of years now. But a murder spree last month brought more attention to the group after we uncovered TOP previously bonded the suspect out of jail for just $300. Shane James's rampage had law enforcement officials facing tough questions about why he was still on the street. More than a year before he was arrested on suspicion of murdering his parents at their San Antonio home and 4 other people in Austin, James had been charged with assaulting family members. But TOP bonded him out of jail, and sheriff's deputies later failed to arrest him on outstanding warrants. Should the county be cooperating with this group that is bailing so many people out of the jail?
Yes. TOP has a role to play in our criminal justice system.
Like Sheriff Javier Salazar and District Attorney Joe Gonzalez, Sakai says he supports TOP's stated mission to bail out inmates believed to be low risk who can't afford to bond out of jail while awaiting trial. While the inmates bailed out by TOP are in jail on low-level charges, our investigation showed many of them had long histories of violent crime and, once free, did not show up for court hearings. Should they be bonding out people with these kinds of criminal records?
You have pointed out that there are certain misdemeanor offenders that could be still violent offenders because of their records, and we need to tighten that up for public safety purposes.
But Sakai believes judges, not TOP, are responsible for assessing the risk posed by defendants and should not be reducing bail amounts to such low levels that TOP can afford to bond them out.
But I want the judges to be more sensitive to look at the lens of public safety.
We previously reported District Attorney Gonzalez and Sheriff Salazar received campaign contributions of tens of thousands of dollars worth of canvassing from TOP. Some of that campaign work done by inmates it had bonded out. Likewise, we found Judge Sakai also received more than $28,000 of in-kind contributions from the group before the 2022 general election. Is it a conflict to have yourself, the DA, the sheriff, receiving campaign work from Texas Organizing Project?
It is not unlawful, inappropriate, unethical to take these type of contributions. And I can assure you that because they have provided these contributions, they're not getting any special privilege.
But TOP does receive a list of inmates for it to bond out from the county. And if those inmates don't show up for court, the county public defender represents TOP at hearings, so the group doesn't lose the bond money it put up. 2 benefits that are not received by other bail bond companies. Sakai told me he will look into those practices to make sure TOP isn't receiving preferential treatment going forward. For the News 4 I-Team, I'm Jay Avila.